Hey friends, it's your boy BigTCGFan coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing product opening for brand new Force of Will Ghost in the Shell booster box. This comes with several packs. As you can see, it's not a lot. It looks like about 12 or so. Didn't even list it. 10 random cards, 20, sweet. Yeah, so what's going on is Netflix is doing an anime show, so they convinced Force of Will to release this anime show. I think the anime starts in April 2020. There you go. Free shilling for Ghost in the Shell. There you go. So my massive audience of a grip of people now know about it. So it's pretty cool. I'm just really excited. I love Force of Will. It's one of my favorite games to play. So apparently each booster box comes with one of two special full art promos, foil, and one of them is this artwork right here. So it's pretty cool. One thing that they didn't do, I've seen at least in the starter, was they didn't really like play up the anime girl, you know, with this main character. So we'll see. This is probably after playing Commander for Magic the Gathering, Force of Will is my favorite game to play. I love playing it. Okay, oh, the card's a little nomads. Look, this is what I mentioned in the starter deck. Is I'm not a big fan of just having cards with no abilities. You know, just put something on it. You know, give it haste because it's a guy's in a car. You know, security robot. Again, you're gonna see a lot of them, and it's frustrating. All right, see barrier. See, that's good because that means it can't be targeted by your opponents. Enter your opponent, discard a card from their hand. Okay, but for 5. A thing that concerns me is the fact that it's all colorless, which means they're giving colors access to stuff they don't normally do. Excuse me. Allergy season. Stealth drone. Opponent attacks, this card deals 800 damage. Batu and Ishikawa. Okay, so it's normal. Here's our rare. Paz. Dive. +2, you gain 600 life. And this is a thing where you do... Oh, there's our foil. Evasive action. He does a thing where dive, you pay 2, you show the card, and put a Cyber Brain and exile it or something like that. It's interesting. I really like the packaging. I love this because Force of Will has the company has an obsession, or the old company, I think the new company is getting away from it, obsession with red. Packs were all red, box was all red. I am really loving this case. This one had a card slid out. You know what I mean? Oh, see, here we go. That's not too bad. Destroy target edition. See, that's what I mean. Dive 3. Okay. You know, that's a limited price to pay. Patrick Hughes. Another card with has barrier. Whenever this card is targeted, spell it. Yeah, but why would you target it? Search your deck for a card. See, tutor. They just give a tutor to everybody. I mean, it costs 4. But they're just, oh, just tutor everyone. I mean, why wouldn't you use it? Made robot. 1 with no abilities. Anchor. Put a machine from your graveyard into your hand. That's a nice card. This card right here will probably find its way into several machine decks. SP. Banish this card. Target resonator against barrier. Okay, that's cool. Great. I like that. Prime Minister. Oh, here's one of the 3. The best of Stan the Good Helper guy. Oh, and it's a rare foil too. See what I mean? They got... Nice. One of the 3 Urzatrons. They brought Urza's lands in here from Magic. They're like, let's just snag that ability and put it right in here. I can imagine though, it's like right now in Force of Will, it's probably not overly useful. So there's Stan the Noob, no abilities. Laying down arms, -1000. Okay. Gary Hart's, we got him already. Look at your opponent's hand, top card of the deck. Presidential order. Rest all your resonators your opponent controls. Nice. It's a finisher. This card cannot be attacked. But you see how expensive these enter rest target resonator. Onslaught. Resonators with no attribute you control gain +600. Okay, see, that's a great card right there. Worldwide default. All players discard all cards in their hand. Okay. And there's your foil. Another rare. Pause. Dive gain 600. Okay. So yeah, I like the set. I just have some concerns. The good news is I'm pretty sure the power level isn't too bad overall. But what it's going to do is give abilities to the guys, you know, color decks that normally wouldn't have it. And that's a concern. I mean, not a great, like, oh, I don't think it's going to break the game. Flying. Tosong. Another card with no abilities. Oh, that bugs me. All right, here you go. Here's our rare. Oh, it's a super rare. About 2 and stand. Die 5. This target player discards 2 cards from their hand. Plays ability only during main timing. Is anytime you can play a non-quick cast spell. Oh, it's most of the time. And it destroys a resonator when it comes in. 1,000. There we go. Spider drone. Sorry. Just allergies, and they're out there mowing the lawns and just kicking everything up into our faces. So yeah, like I said, you know, I mean, Dive 3 Destroy Edition. Pretty useful. Civilian with a business spirit. Enter, draw a card. Yeah, it's not worth drawing a card for that. Top 4 cards of your deck. Put a machine or human from them in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. But it costs 4 to do for an 800. So not worth it. Yeah, you get a bunch of them. You're just like, okay. Top card of your opponent's in the graveyard. Nice. Someday we'll have a mill deck. They're slowly putting the pieces together here. Black Hawk. This card is flying. When a card attacks, it deals 1,300 damage to another resonator. Nice. So, yeah, it's expensive though. Here we go. Another. I need to get a playset of everything, and I didn't buy enough. I only bought 1 right now. I might end up buying another booster box just to Captain of the Mercenaries. See what I mean? Like, no abilities. And there's like, just they keep reusing the same characters, which is draw 2 cards for 4. Not good. Look at your opponent's hand for 1. I wonder what he's curiously gazing at. Head mounted display. Whenever a resonator is field, look at your opponent's hand. Tosunga Batu. He's the super rare. It's a super rare. 4 for 1,000. Die 4. I mean, I guess it's nice that you can 1,500, but it's just not worth it. Like, you know, that's the thing. Like I said, you know, people are getting upset online, but I'm like, most of these cards aren't worth playing as a whole. But there's gems in there of cards that have a usefulness and they can add value if you play them right in the right places. See, like this card right here. Look at the top 4 of your deck. Put back on top in any order. It's kind of like, okay, it can organize for 1 colorless, you know. It's a good thing it doesn't have draw, or it would be ridiculous. Draw 1 card. Batu the Mercenary Crew. Okay. Jumping. Here, boom. Wasp type drone. 100. When this card attacks, but yeah, it's just a cheap mill guy. All right, here's our rare Batu the Ranger. You just keep using him. 1,200, 500 for 5. Not worth it. This card cannot be canceled. Barrier. And then, foil super rare. Here we go. Dive 2. Your opponent banishes a resonator. Nice. Enter, draw 2 cards. This is a very, very strong card. A lot of usefulness to it. Because there's a lot going on, and it's cheap. You know, for 3. Because you dive to it, and then you cast it out the exile and draw some cards. It's a very strong card. So that's the card you're going to want to put in. And if you're doing a colorless deck with this, you're going to want to put 4 of those in there. Yeah, there you go. See? 3. Blam. And these high costs, the reason why the costs are unusually high is because they have the Urza's lands to neutralize it. So I can imagine seeing that a well-made version like this card. Oh, buggy. Android Harlot, huh? Yeah. Banish this card, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. All for 1. Swiftness. Blackhawk again. Spider type drone. Roundhouse kick. Destroy all riders cost 1 or less. Ouch. That actually would really hurt against this guy. Here we go. Informal wear. Choose a card with die from your hand, your deck. Remove it from the game. Cyberkinner, then shuffle your deck. So this is a tutoring to put into the side. Head mounted display. So yeah. So there's some cards in here that are really, really. There was one I can't remember. It was like ponder on a character. And that card right there, I'm like, why wouldn't you play it in almost every deck? Ghost Meeting, draw 2 cards. Truck, here we go. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. You may put 2 machine cards in your hand. Okay, it's 6 to cast. But like I said, even still 6. If you had all 4 Urzatrons out, or, you know, 1 of each, you know, that's 3, 6. That's 7 mana on 3rd turn. You know, 6, no problem, right? I mean, the odds of pulling that aren't that great, but here you go. Here's my super rare. There's the other one. And there's a foil truck to really make me happy. Yay. But it's cool, like I said, though, because if all of your creatures are freaking humans and resonators or machines, then you're good. Here's a cutie. Ida Byron. Put machine from your graveyard in your hand. You know, secret agent. And if you think about it, she's 3. And you have your Urzatron active. You're only tapping 1 land to put her in and get a machine out of your graveyard. And she's just a normal. This card can't be blocked. Okay, that's useful. Evasive action. Nice. President of Obsidian Ink. Very strong for... Look at your opponent's hand. More gazing with curiosity. I can't see playing that card, though. Your opponent discard a card from their hand. Spider Drone. John Smith. Boom, rare. Enter for 5. You get an 800, a 600, 800. You draw a card. And here we go. Another foil super rare. Tusanga, the competent investigator. Look, top 3 cards deck. Put a card among your. This is the guy I'm talking about. The rest of the top of your deck in any order. See what I mean? Oh, I pay 1. I pay 1 for a body, and I get to look at the top 3 and put 1 in my hand. It's very strong. And if you get a play set of them, the only good news is they're super rare. You know, only bad news is, you know, that they're super rare. There's only 20 packs, so you're only getting 1 if you're lucky. Acrobatic Shot, Patrick Huge, Android Harlots, Top Secret Document. Hey, let's tutor. Everyone tutor. Swiftness, Presidential Order, Wired Anchor. Put a machine from your graveyard into your hand. That's another one of those. Whenever it attacks, deals 800 damage to another target resonator. Ah, here we go. One of the Urza's lands. And here we go. Boom. Another foil rare. Destroy target non-J-Ruler, non-Magic Stone entity for 4. And you get a 1,000 body. It's, you know, it's another rare. It's just, like they were saying, you know, oh, these cards are not overpowerful. They're not. But if you think, oh, we got the Urzatrons, they can get pretty strong. The only concern they are going to have is dealing with infiltration, reconnaissance of your opponent's hand, top deck, yeah. Radist is dealing with their. I've seen nothing in here to deal with J rulers, so they're gonna have all sorts of. Here's Sato the sniper, dive, destroy a resonator. You lose 400 life. Whoop you do. Wired Anchor. Yeah, so you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see how it plays out. But I could see a master crafter of the deck coming up with quite a deck. You know, to make it work. Because you're definitely going to put 4 of that one. You know, so it's definitely possible. 4 of the pay 1. Saito, the skilled sniper. 4 damage to target resonator. Not bad. Here we go. Super rare, another foily. Whenever this card attacks or blocks, draw a card. Nice. Not her so much. She's not. There was one of her, I think we've seen it already, that's pretty strong. Captain the Mercenary. Whenever this card is targeted by spell, whatever. Barrier, John Smith, Black Hawk, Roundhouse Kick, rare, Batu and Soga again. All right, and then that's the yay foil, right? You get excited for foil, and you get not so good foil, and you're sad. But yeah, so I have yet to get the secret rare. If there supposedly there's one in every box, I have heard some people say they're not getting it, which would be robot made. 1 for a 0-400. Stealth Throne. Yeah, a lot of these cards would never sniff a deck. Here's another super rare. Batu and Motoko. When this card is put in a graveyard, I get to search for those, but not this one. Put it in the fields. Any Batu and any Motoko. And the other Motokos are better than this one. Infiltration, Reconnaissance. You know what I mean? So it's like, what can you do? Here we go. Motoko, Sato, Ghost Meeting. Draw 2 cards. Gaze with curiosity. Gaze, guys, gaze. Sato and Stand, head mount and display. Tsunga. Stand the Good Helpers are rare. Put target resonator from your graveyard into your hand. See, this is useful. And then we got him. Yeah, sorry. We're down to 4 packs. Robot Security. Secret Agent. Gary Hartz. Gaze with Curiosity. Robot Made. Head Mounted Display. SP. I remember seeing this one. Okay. Banishes. Oh no, maybe we have seen it. That's handy. A handy ability. Sungo the Secret Order. Remove target card and graveyard from the game. And just pay it. Nice. Here we go. Another Tachikama A. Nice. Gotta love it when you get the full, because like it's not like Magic's the Gathering where they're like, oh, you get one foil rare and or mythic. This game we're like, it could random, it can be anything, which to me is awesome. It's, you know, I think the foil should be laying down arms should be random. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we've seen that one already. Truck, Watchdog Robot, Sangha, Wasp Type Drone, and here's another major. This card right here is pretty good. Dive one, look at your hand, and then boom, name it. And then there's other cards that look at their hands too if you don't want to do that one. All right, we're down to 2 packs. I've yet to see a secret rare. I hope we're not going to be disappointed here. Stan the Noob, Laying Down of Arms, Android Harlot, Presidential Order, Sato the Boarding Tachykoma, SP, Onslaught, Tachykoma A. Hey, we got that as a foil. And here we go. We got Aramaki, the Executive of Public Security. Enter, draw 2 cards. Last pack. See, there's no foil in here either. Not looking good. Disappointment here. Is it not? Is the only secret rare for a case? Ah, there. Oh. I did not get a secret rare in this box. That's mildly disappointing. So there you guys go. I mean, it's a cool little set. I think there's some really good cards in here that are going to be useful for a wide variety of decks. And you could probably take the set and make a really cool little deck out of it. So this concludes my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share if you can. Peace out.